Hi, I'm Daniel Andrews, owner and creator of AndrewsFootball.com. And my apologies, I should have done this video sooner because I saw the line open up at 1.5. I think it was ESPN on PTI reported it opened up at 1. Line's out 2.5. Now, I could do some name dropping right here, but I think it's in tacky, poor taste. But one thing I'm really proud of is that even though I'm a small YouTuber, when I post stuff on social media, I know big names in the gambling community, big names in the social media market, experts, not fans, pay attention to what I post. And somebody responded, because I thought the game would open up at 3. I really saw this game, Patriots in 3. Well, it opened up at 1.5 that I saw, and I responded this to somebody who posted up there the first time. It was 1.5. This individual, a big name, responded, it'll get there. So now it's out 2.5. So if you're a Patriots fan, take 2.5 unless you got 1.5. Because if I was a Patriots fan or I wanted to bet on the Patriots and I saw 1 or 1.5, I'm sprinting, I'm taking off work, I'm going in sick, I'm jumping on that. Now, if I'm a Rams fan, wait till he gets 3. And I was told that Bovada, popular gambling site, one of my subscribers, one of the greatest people on planet Earth, recommended Bovada. Bovada, I'm told, has 3. I haven't looked at it myself. I don't use it, but I've heard some good things about it. So my apologies for not getting out there. But as you know, I was at Arrowhead, and my voice is still not at 100%. And during overtime, I was literally yelling and like, nothing was coming out. It was just, I don't like, and it was rough. I sat right next to a Patriots fan. Yeah, actually, I sat right next to a Patriots fan, and there was one in front of me. They're actually both really cool. Patriots fans are very douchey after the game, but I know this after being Arrowhead over 300 times. There would probably been a lot of douchebag Chiefs fans. There was a lot of drunk Chiefs fans at Arrowhead, but Arrowhead was very loud. It was a great experience. But I'm just going to break a few things down here, and I'm going to get a lot more detail next week, and I'm going to break down the Super Bowl for you. But what do I promote? Do not bet on playoff football. This is why. The referees had way too much of an impact on both NFC and AFC games. This is why I say don't bet on playoff football, but I know lots of people did. Now, I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but the NFL had an extreme matchup, okay? You got a major media market on one coast. You got a major media market on another coast. You didn't want to see Kansas City and New Orleans. By NFL standards, these are tiny media markets. You want to see LA and Boston. I know they play in Foxborough, but the part of Boston media market there, the upper northeast, I'm sorry. That's a huge media market. Bristol, Connecticut, just a handful of miles away. That's where ESPN is, okay? So it's a big media market there. LA, of course, major media market there. So, this is the NFL dream, and you have very questionable calls. That's all I'm saying, is that this is the NFL dream matchup. Very questionable calls in both games helped the NFL dream. That's all I'm saying. But here's the thing about the NFC Championship game. I felt the Saints out of all 4 teams had the best team. And this would have broke my heart. But yes, if it would have been Saints-Chiefs Super Bowl, I would have picked the Saints. I'm telling you that right now. I think they had the best team out of all 4. I really did. It would have sucked, but I predicted Chiefs 2019 Super Bowl winner. I'll touch base on that later in a later video. But here's the thing. When first time they played the Rams, they got in the red zone 5 times, scored 5 touchdowns. So the first time they get in the red zone, kick a field goal. Turnover, red zone, another field goal. And you could see the body language of the Rams were like, hey, we took their best shot. We're down 6-0 with our offense. Please. And I really felt that if that game's 14-0, it's game over. But the Saints had their opportunity early, and they didn't take advantage of it. And that's when I really thought that this was not a battle of Saints-Rams. This was a even matchup. With the Kansas City Chiefs, they allowed the Patriots 173 yards rushing, week 6, and a loss. This game, 176 yards rushing. And as of today, Bob Sutton, Chiefs defensive coordinator, is gone. Early rumor is Rex Ryan is the front runner, which is really ironic because Rex Ryan's defensive coordinator the majority of the time was Bob Sutton. I think it's a great move because you're basically using the same system. It's just somebody who's got a different personality. That's all. Anyway, different video, different time. But I was at Arrowhead, and the very first drive, Patriots just ran right down our throat. They took about 8 minutes off the clock, and nothing fancy. Nothing fancy. It looked like something out of like the early 80s or late 70s. It was just punch you right in the mouth. And the Chiefs, if you don't know, they script their first 15 plays. Patriots had all the answers. Patrick Mahomes, one thing I kind of copying this off of some local sports media, is that one thing Patrick Mahomes does, it's a weakness. Other teams are going to figure this out. Bill Belichick figured out, is that Patrick Mahomes likes to go to the left or to the right instead of stepping up into the pocket. So they had their ends kind of flash out. And that was a big loss. Patrick Mahomes got sacked on major third down, took Chiefs out field goal range. If Patrick Mahomes steps up into the pocket, that's a touchdown. Instead, it's 0 points. Or when I say touchdown, maybe he missed a throw, but that's a weakness that he has. Other teams are going to catch on to that, so I'm kind of spilling the beans, but teams watch film, so that's something Patrick Mahomes is going to have to work on, even though he's the MVP. He's smart enough to realize he's got weaknesses. Chiefs coaching staff are going to realize that also. So I have to give credit to New England. I thought they out-coached Kansas City. One of the things that they did is they played a bully the Kansas City's offense. They played tight man, bump and run coverage. I just watched a few weeks ago. It was 42-1 to Buster Douglas versus Tyson. And what Buster Douglas do? He went toe-to-toe with Tyson. He didn't back up. He didn't try to run away. He just pow, pow, pow. And that's exactly what New England did. They put their number one cover corner on the Chiefs' number one weapon, which was Travis Kelce. I thought that was brilliant. Stephen Gilmore stuck the glue on Travis Kelce, non-factor. And I had to double-check the video, but I think what they did is they played bump on Tyreek, and then they bracketed him, and they said Kelce, Hill, Watkins. So you had to win with Watkins. I'm not giving you the finger. I was saying Watkins 3, okay? Number 3 option. He had over 100 yards. You know what's scary is that Patrick Mahomes had 50 touchdowns, 5,000 yards, and Watkins missed, 6, 7, 8 games? What does he do with healthy Watkins? So that's something very positive for Kansas City to bring up. So, again, a lot of you are going to put action on the Super Bowl. I'm going to help you out, but I strongly recommend you don't do it. And the reason why is that playoff football is very fluky. You have strange calls that make plays that cost the game. 57-yard field goals. If the Chiefs win the coin toss, do the Chiefs win the game? Probably. I mean, that's extremely plausible. So, I mean, coin flip, 57-yard field goals, weird calls. That's what determines the game. So if you're putting action down on playoff football, you're just flipping a coin, and that's okay because it's your money. Do what you want. It's just that Andrews Football, what we are doing is helping people, is giving people an educated guess on how to invest their money. All right, so when I made 152% profit betting on football last year. I wasn't able to bet on football this year. I'm getting my bankroll together so I can bet on football for the 2019 season. And I'm going to post all this video. Every bet I make, I'm going to post. That way you can follow me, win, lose, or draw. So, by the way, if you are subscribed to Andrews Football, thank you very much. You are one of the greatest people on planet Earth for 2019. All your wildest dreams are going to come true. And if you're new to Andrews Football, there's this really good button. And you see this button right here? You go, it's a little subscribe. Bam! Hit that button. Become one of the greatest people on planet Earth. And until next time.